What if you substituted your only if with even with? What do I mean by that? What if you changed the way you live to such a degree that you didn't have to micromanage every corner of your life to absolute perfection based off of the intellectual accumulation that you've gathered from all the experts, all the gurus, all the science, all the information that's available to the modern human today, and substituted that with truth, meaning that you understood that your body heals no matter what, that it does not require you taking a course or knowing anything in medicine, modern medicine, physics, metaphysics, anything like that in order to facilitate the healing that's already going on. What if you spent more time thinking that way? Then you could see how you could alter your lifestyle, alter different inputs, alter the way you think, behave, act, your habits, your mindset, your beliefs to facilitate feeling how you want to feel, which is a much better use of your time. And then you'll find yourself in the category of people that don't say only if these expectations are met and these standards are met can I be well, but they flip over to even with 5G, even with the ozone layer that we think we know so much about, even with pollution and all of the control tactics and all of the manipulation within the world we live in, even with all of these things, I can still be well. Because if one person can be well in this time, that means everybody can be well. And there are some people that are thriving. So if you're not thriving, I would encourage you not to go and try to find the next greatest thing or to find the expert that will teach you something that you don't know, but to instead go and look for truths that liberate you. That absolutely must be true, meaning there are no exceptions to the rule. And if everyone had to have a device to survive, if everyone had to have the exact same supplements or a supplement, access to supplements to survive, if everyone had to have a PhD in medicine and psychology and neurology and freaking physics in order to be well, then maybe those could be truths. But if there is one person on the planet that is well, even in the exception and the absence of those things, start thinking about what that must mean. That even people that don't have access to the most amazing of everything still heal. And feeling and healing are two totally different things. So that's not part of this conversation right now. I just wanted to come and give a brief insight into this mentality that you can only be well only if all of your specifications are met to perfection. And if they aren't, then that is why you're not well, or that is why you don't feel well, or that is why you aren't strong or experiencing the life that you desire. It's simply not true. You need to start living and facilitating a life where even if everything that I value is not met, I can still and will continue to be well in whatever scenario you put me in. That is wellness, because that is freedom, and that's the capacity of the human being. You are not this insignificant victim. Your body is not this pathetic thing. You are sitting in the most advanced technology on the planet, and you have the capacity to achieve and experience whatever it is that you truly desire if you will meet it with consistent, dedicated, deliberate action and incorporate truths to the degree to which they are required for this life. So go and rethink this, especially if you're somebody who thinks that you can only be well if all of these things are met. Turn yourself into, even with that, I can achieve. Even with that, I can overcome. Even with that, I'm going to be the most expansive, most abundant, most powerful version of myself. That's a way to live. That's a way to think. That's a way to imprint and rewire the frequency of the cells that are already listening to you. It's not wishful thinking. It's truth, and it's action, and it's happening. And you're either using it for you or it's working against you. And if you're just letting mainstream influence your thinking and your belief, I can almost guarantee it's working against you.